anoint him with the akhlaq of 124,000 Anbiya alayhi salatu wassalam. He was made Jami'u Sifatil Anbiya, the specific and special attribute of 124,000 Anbiya alayhi salatu wassalam were collectively placed in the Zat and the personality of Janabi Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, till he came to be of such perfection that Hassan bin Thabit radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, standing on the member of Masjid al-Nabawi, looking towards him, the words flow from his lips. Perhaps it is doubtful that anyone has ever said anything greater amongst insan in the praise of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam than this Sahabi when he said, وَأَحْسَنَ مِنْكَ لَمْ تَرَقَتْ عَيْنِي وَأَجْمَلَ مِنْكَ لَمْ تَلِدِ النِّسَاءُ خُلِقْتَ مُبَرَّأً مِنْ كُلِّ عَيْبٍ كَأَنَّكَ قَدْ خُلِقْتَ كَمَا تَشَاءُ. He says, more magnificent than you, my eyes have never seen. More beautiful than you, no woman has ever given birth to a child. You, Rasul of Allah, have been created free from every blemish. كَأَنَّكَ قَدْ خُلِقْتَ كَمَا تَشَاءُ. It appears as if you told Allah how to create you, and on your desires Allah created.
TBR, it is 90.4 FM in Durban, 105.6 FM in Peter Maritzburg. And we say Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Welcome on in on this Tuesday morning. We're 26 days into August. It's 25 minutes after 6 a.m. And once again, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome. And here's Nasmira Kasim.
Assalamu alaikum.
And how are you doing this morning? Yeah. Smile through everything, eh? I feel like I'm playing catch up with the microphone. It's just, it's the mic's going through the sinking motion today. We set it up on the top and it's like on its own. It's just going down, down, down. But anyway, here we are. Yeah. Yeah. I think they're just doing a whole new studio, man. Yeah. One shot. One shot. But here we are on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Drive down to work today was pretty easy. Pretty easy, pretty simple. No problems and things like that. And I was thinking about yesterday morning. Yesterday morning at about 10 past 7 in that traffic update right there, about 10 past 7 or so, right? So Superintendent Rauf mentioned that there was a vehicle that was overturned at Tollgate Bridge. This was yesterday morning. And as the day went by, somebody released video footage of the accident that had actually taken place over there. And it was a vehicle that was transporting children to school, allegedly. Allegedly, a vehicle that was transporting children to school that had ran through a, what do you call it? Red robot. Yeah. I keep saying this. How often do we speak to the people that are picking our children up and taking them to school, to madrasa, to bring them back home? How often do we speak to them and say to them, you're taking this little life in your hands, you're responsible for this little life, please be safe? Do you know the amount of times I see people transporting children driving down the wrong way on a one-way street? Absolutely. Absolutely. And then you also look at people like this now who are transporting children, and then they're trying to do the split second game, with big intersections, not even small intersections, big intersections like that one. So, guys, I think it's imperative that we speak to the people that are picking up our children. They might be the most wonderful people in the world. I'm not saying anything about them. They might just be the most wonderful people ever. Pathetic drivers. Unfortunately, yeah, yeah, yeah. Army, food hunters out here, Sadek, Grutis or Grutis, I don't know. Sumaya and everybody else that's busy watching the video right now. Assalamu alaikum to everybody. Welcome on in to your breakfast rush here on Radio Al Ansar. News, views, and interviews as we always do. We're also telling you about this event that's taking place on the 11th of October. It's the 5-kilometer family fun run and walk. It's at Durban's Blue Lagoon. We want to start the race at 7 a.m. and you're invited. So get onto our website. It's www.alansar.org.za. You can get in there and click on that image. That one there, the one that says 5-kilometer family fun run and walk. Click on that one there, and it'll take you to the area where you could do all of your registration. Just go through the entire process. Find the right block for the right age group of the person that you want to register. Fill in the necessary paperwork and go for it. 11 October, we want to see you there. Easy as that. Get onto the website, fill in your details, do your registration, and come through. Join us. Naz, there's so much going on the show today. Okay, I've got, yeah. So traffic's up, and then we've also going to take a quick dive into what's happening weather-wise. But there's just so much that's happening around the world when it comes to news, views, not so much interviews today, but we'll get you everything you need to have that really great conversation around the water cooler.
Breakfast rush traffic.
Superintendent Raouf, assalamu alaikum, welcome.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah. How are you doing this morning?
Just getting ready for all the preparations are starting, for what's to come. So
there's a lot. There's
a
lot
happening this morning. Also, some information regarding what's going to be happening tonight. Now, the M3 between EB Kluti, that's Spaghetti Junction, and the Pavilion St. James Avenue will be closed from 8 p.m. until tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Also, the ramps from the N2 going on to the N3, from the N2 north and south will be closed as well. So you will not be able to access the N3 between Pavilion and Spaghetti Junction after 8 p.m. tonight. That's outgoing and incoming as well. You'll get taken off at St. James Avenue. That loop that comes on St. James Avenue onto the N3 eastbound will also be closed. Now, the reason for this is that Rockdale Bridge is finished. They're removing the beams from there, or the support for the beams. That'll take at least 8 to 10 hours. So please remember, you're going to have to use the N2, either the M7 or M19, if you're going out towards Peter Marisburg. If you're coming from Peter Marisburg, I'm suggesting use the M13. Take the M13 to bring you all the way to Sherwood. You just join the NC back from Sherwood. You got a stationary truck on the N2 southbound causing major problems just for commercial. Traffic is built up past the gateway at the moment. So major delays at the moment in the vicinity. Just allow for extra traveling time. Another stationary truck on the N3 southbound after Cliffdale. The left lane obstructed. Another one on the N3 northbound that's going towards Moira before the Market Road ramp. The left lane's obstructed. That's your first update.
Thank you very, very much, Superintendent Raouf. Much appreciated. You do take it nice and easy. Have yourself an absolutely awesome Tuesday morning, and we'll worry you again just after 7.
Okay, don't worry me too much.
We worry you a little bit. It's fine. Assalamu alaikum. There you have it. It's TBR. Now, just in case, like you're not going to spend the day at home today, right? Like you're going to get up and you're going to go somewhere.
The weather update. I think it's going to be playtime weather.
So Devon's partly cloudy, 22 at lunchtime. Peter Maritzburg, partly cloudy, 22 at lunch as well. Margate's partly cloudy, 19 degrees. Richards Bay, partly cloudy, 22 degrees. Ladysmith today, a clear 23. Johannesburg expecting haze and a 26-degree high. Cape Town starting up the day at 7 degrees, heading up to a clear 18. Lilongwe in Malawi, sunny 28. Pakistan's Karachi, a cloudy 32. Makkah expecting haze and a 40-degree high. The same for Al Madina. Dubai today, sunny 42. Perth in Australia, it's partly cloudy at the moment, all of 13 degrees. Let's see, Galway Island, it's about 25 minutes to 6 a.m. in Galway Island at the moment. There's showers going on, 17-degree high at lunchtime. And in Gaza City, Palestine, mostly cloudy today, a 31-degree high as they get into their lunchtime. Now, I want you guys to check out something for me. Naz, you can do this as well, right? So, do you know, when we've got our phones with us, right? So you check your messages, whatever the case may be, and you need one hand. So you do that, or I don't know how, but you end up putting your little finger under just to support it so it doesn't slide away. All right. Do we all do that? I don't know. Well, how do you hold your phone? Because so you just Nas goes just like all four fingers all around, and then how do you type? With the one with it? Nah. Like when you're using your other hand, like you got a spoon in there and you're chowing, and then right, so you got to support it, right? So you got to hold it under there. Here's the thing: do this with your phone really quickly. Take it away and feel this bone. For those folks that are watching, you can see what I'm doing, right? So just there, little finger between the two little knuckles, right there, where your phone rests. So for those folks that are watching, you can see what I'm doing. For those that are not, it's your left hand where you hold your phone, and then just the pinky finger. Feel the bone where your phone rests. So run your finger across from your other hand, straight across. Do you feel an indent? Here. Is there one? Because like the other day, I don't know why, but I was like, there's an indent in my finger. Hey? It's crazy. It's probably because this phone that I'm using is exactly, it's a phablet. So it's heavy. So it's created over the last year or two a little indent between the two knuckles in the middle of my pinky finger. Has anybody else experienced that? If you have, I need to get one of those phone stands that I can attach to my palm, and then I don't have to. I have no idea what to do there, but I'm just wondering, has anybody else experienced that? If you have, if that's something that you noticed on your own finger, message me, let me know, because I don't want to feel like I'm the only one over here, man, just damaging my bone structure. All this TikTok scrolling. I know, I'm not. And talking about TikTok, hi Nancy Govender, nice to have you watching on TikTok this morning. But check it, man. Just check it over there, just over there. You guys watching right now? I don't know, man. It's scary because it feels like you're changing your bone structure, whatever the case may be. This is what technology. Me too. The last thing I want to do is have a finger that's like hooked. That's gonna be crazy. That's going to be crazy. Anyway, messages coming through on WhatsApp at 0609041056. Now, there's a message here that's talking about supporting a little fella. Here's the thing. And I don't want to sound bad, right? So just in case we get in trouble, I'm going to put Nazmira's mic off so I can get in trouble on my own. Leave her alone. I don't want to sound bad, but there are people in this world that are scam artists. So every now and then we get messages that come through, certain person requires certain thing, but we've got to do our due diligence. So this story that's come through about this little fella, 7 years old, that requires assistance. We want to assist, but we can't do it with messages that are coming through on WhatsApp. Medical letters from the doctor, send it through. You don't have to give us his entire medical history, this, that, and the other. Just authentic information from medical sources. to say this is true. And then I promise you we'll do whatever we can to raise awareness for this child. And it seems funds are required. We'll try our best to raise funds for the child as well. But I know you're listening to the show right now, so you're hearing me, and this is for everybody. If you require assistance, send through supporting documentation so we can do exactly that for you, because that's why we're here. We're Al Ansar. We're the helpers.
This is the Breakfast Rush. It's the intelligent choice.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Urban, it's time to lace up for the Breakfast Rush family 5-kilometer fun run and walk, 11 October, 7 a.m. at the Blue Lagoon Lawns. Feel the rush as you race past the iconic Moses Mabhida Stadium and take in the ocean breeze along the Durban Promenade. Then the fun really begins. Scavenger hunts, kite building, burger eating contests, food trucks, prizes, and a 6-hour live broadcast from Radio Al Ansar. Bring a brand new toy to spread joy to children in hospital. And don't forget, register online.
Join Worldview Travel on a journey like no other. The Adventures of Pakistan Group Tour, fully guided by Maulana Junaid Karsani. Depart 10th September 2025. Discover the breathtaking beauty of Islamabad, Skurdu, Hanza, and Lahore. Over 11 unforgettable days. Book now. 031 001 7062 or 071 835 0216. Visit 55 Problem Key Road, Durban. Follow us at Worldview Trav. Worldview Travel creates memories to last a lifetime.
Don't let the academic year pass you by. Mid-year registrations are now open at Regent Business School for our new age BCom degree, with cutting-edge electives like digital leadership, digital entrepreneurship, business intelligence, and more. This versatile degree allows you to diversify your skill set and tailor your studies. Visit regent.ac.za to explore our full range of undergraduate and postgraduate programs. Regent Business School. Surround yourself with success.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
مرحبا 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 نبي نبي مبارك हो مبارك हो मुबारक हो मुबारक हो मुबारक हो मुबारक हो मुबारक हो मुबारक हो जश्न नबी है ये जश्न मिला ऐसे मनाए जिसको रखे दुनिया में शाया मुबारक मिला मुबारक हो मुबारक हो शहर का वक्त है अब्दुल्ला के घर नूर छाया है हालत के अंधेरे दूर करने नूर आया है आमिना को नूरी तोहफा उसने पाया है आमिना को नूरी तोहफा उसने पाया है हलीमा ने जिसे पाकर नसीब अपना जगाया है ये कैसी शादवानी है कि दिल है आज सबके शान जश्न नबी है ये जश्न मिला ऐसे मनाए जिसको रखे दुनिया में शान मुबारक बेसहारों को, मुबारक शहर सवारों को, मुबारक ताजदारों को, मुबारक चांद तारों को, मुबारक माह पारों को, मुबारक कोहसारों को, मुबारक आबशारों को, मुबारक रेगिजारों को, الصلاة على النبي والسلام على الرسول الشفيع الإبراهيم والحبيب العالمين. عرش سے آکے حورو غلما دیکھو مسکراتے ہیں، ترانے مدحت سرکار کے یہ گنگناتے ہیں، لگانے جھنڈا کعبے پہ یہاں جبریل آئے ہیں، لگانے جھنڈا کعبے پہ یہاں جبریل آئے ہیں، یہاں دیکھو دو عالم میں یہاں رحمت کے سائے ہیں، رکھنا پیر سر کو پیٹتا ابلیس ہے ناشاد. جشن بھی ہے یہ جشن میلاد، جس کو رکھے دنیا میں شاید. مبارک بندے سوابیلا، مبارک بندے سوابیلا، جب اللہ کے بنا میں بہار کی، جب اللہ کے بنا میں بہار کی. جشن عید میلاد النبی ہے، آمد ہے سرکار کی، جب اللہ کے بنا میں بہار کی، جب اللہ کے بنا میں بہار کی. مبارک ہو ولادت، ٹیکسٹ اور واٹس ایپ کرتے ہیں، بنا کر پوسٹ ہم فیس بک پر پوسٹ کرتے ہیں، آئے سے جشن آقا مل کے سیلیبریٹ کرتے ہیں، آئے سے جشن آقا مل کے سیلیبریٹ کرتے ہیں. یوں ہم ناتے نبی یوٹیوب پر اپلوڈ کرتے ہیں، کیا کرتے ہیں سوشل میڈیا ہم اس طرح آباد. جشن بھی ہے یہ جشن میلاد، ایسے منائے جس کو رکھے دنیا میں شاید. مبارک ہو مبارک بندے سوابیلا، مبارک ہو مبارک بندے سوابیلا. یہ کس شہنشاہ کی آمد آمد ہے، یہ کون سے شہر والا کی آمد آمد ہے. بولو مرحبا، بولو بہت ہی جوش و جذبے سے، عقیدت سے، محبت سے مناتے آ رہے ہیں یہ جشن ہم شان و شوکت سے. بزرگوں کی روایت کو حسد آگے بڑھانا ہے، بزرگوں کی روایت کو حسد آگے بڑھانا ہے. گلی کوچوں محلوں کو سجاتے تھے سجانا ہے. جشن یہ 1500 سالہ کی دو سب کو مبارکباد. جشن بھی ہے یہ جشن میلاد، ایسے منائے جس کو رکھے دنیا میں شاید. مبارک ہو مبارک بندے سوابیلا، مبارک ہو مبارک بندے سوابیلا. چرندوں کو مبارک ہو، پرندوں کو مبارک ہو، मुबारक हो शजर को मुबारक हो हजर को मुबारक बहरोवर को मुबारक खुशको तरफो समी को आसमां को मकी को और मका को चुनी को और चुना को मुबारक कुल जहां को
Your hits, your sound, your station, your TBR. Monday to Friday.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Durban, are you ready? The TBR Family 5 km Fun Run and Walk hits the Blue Lagoon lawns on 11 October starting at 7 a.m. Experience the thrill of the scenic route, dash past the iconic Moses Mabhida Stadium and soak in stunning views along the Durban Promenade. Then stick around for epic family fun and games, food trucks, prizes and live coverage from Radio Al Ansar. Don't forget, bring along a new toy for kids in hospital and register online.
Every day's a good day.
Did you hear? Your favorite 24-hour dentist has moved? Crown Dental Studio, offering everything your smile needs, from general to cosmetic dentistry. Female practitioner now available upon request. Call us on 081 207 8621 to schedule your next appointment. Or visit our new studio at 26 McCuton Avenue, Durban North. Crown Dental Studio, your 24-hour dentist.
Sponsor an orphan, and you'll help support a vulnerable child to have the education they've always dreamed of, so they can build a brighter future. You'll be feeding a hungry stomach and a hungry mind with knowledge that will last them a lifetime. That's the power of an education. Sponsor an orphan now with Islamic Relief.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
TBR, it is this Tuesday morning. Let's grab a quick look at what's happening in our WhatsApp inbox. Brother Altaf sends a message through Naz, and he says you must Google smartphone pinky. It's an acknowledged condition, which is getting me worried because of the use of the word condition, because it's like I'm giving myself a problem here. It's pinky sleeve. If it's not been invented, go. You go. Whoever you are, go invent it really quickly and just give Nazmira credit. Yeah, the pinky sleeve to hold your phone up. Yeah, so, not a whole glove, just a. Anyway, Munira sending salam, saying mashallah, Nazam. I was going to say Nizam. Nazam. Mashallah, Nazam, thank you very much for that. Fazila Kaji, salamu alaikum to you as well, saying beautiful. beautiful recording. Sarah Bibi Mustafa Parag, well done. The Noor came into everybody's home. Subhanallah. Well done, brother Ali Basha, on your selection this morning. Anisa says, a morning is a wonderful blessing, either cloudy or sunny. It stands for hope, giving us another start of what we call life. Every day is another opportunity. So true. Assalamu alaikum, Hasina, sending her salams to everybody listening in. Let the Noor always shine in our homes. Awesome. Absolutely. Salams, Nishal. Yes. I see it on a daily basis, and he was talking about people that transporting children and just driving very poorly, making bad decisions. And then he comes back and says, I get a tingly feeling on the pinky finger. Tingly feeling? Okay. Like, I don't know. What's it? Pins and needles? Salamu alaikum, Farida. Hope you have a good one as well. Yeah, definitely. Wishing brother Rafik a very happy birthday from Razia Kader. Hope you have a good one, brother. Shaida and Shabir Ali sending salams. Khatija Bibi sending salams as well. You can send your WhatsApp messages as well on 0609041056. Go for it. So yesterday we ran this little experiment, if you will, and we said to people, if you're watching on TikTok, tap the screen, double tap it during an entire ad break, and let's see how many hearts you can go make flow. So what I did was I logged into my TikTok and I tried it for... No, it's a complete other hand now. So for the duration of one advert, just double tapping on the screen for the duration of one advert, I managed to send 245 hearts flung across the screen. And it looks cool. It actually looks lovely when you see those hearts just going up. It kind of means like somebody's doing it right now. There we go. Paresh out in Edenvale. He's doing that right now. So it makes it known to us that you're kind of appreciating what you're watching or hearing or seeing or listening to, whatever the case may be. Oh, absolutely, without a doubt. It's 4 minutes to 7 a.m. Now, let's grab a quick look at what's happening around the world. The Department of Women, Youth and Persons with Disabilities has expressed concerns over reports of alleged job offers circulating on social media targeting young South African women aged between 18 and 22, promising supposed work opportunities in Russia. So the department has urged young people to exercise extreme caution when engaging with such online content. The department spokesperson, Selela, confirmed that the so-called job offers being circulated online are not endorsed by the South African government. Let's get back into South Africa with a little bit of news for you. The SIU, the Special Investigating Unit, has confirmed that unlawfully obtained contracts at the Tembisa Tertiary Hospital will be cancelled following the discovery of more than 111 officials implicated in 4 corruption syndicates. SIU head advocate said there were disciplinary processes currently underway where several syndicates linked to the corruption at the hospitals have been uncovered by its probe, and the probe follows the murder of whistleblower and employee of the Gauteng Health Department, Babita Dukaran, in August 2021. Mothibi added that assets worth billions will be seized and recovered in that process. So something good's coming of it. So absolutely, something good's coming of this. I'm just looking at TikTok, and Mr. Susankar out there in Edenvale says, "I just gave a guy a rose. Don't judge me." So on TikTok, you can give gifts, right? And the gift that Paresh had chosen to give this morning is a rose. But we appreciate it. Well, what I'll do is I'll just say that the rose is for Nazmira, not for me. So we'll think of it that way. Both you and I, we'll all be quite happy with it. Oh, by the way, Nazmira Kasim, we have another Quran to give away this morning. And she's gone. Can't hear her. You muted your mic, didn't you? Right, cough button. All right, tell us about this wonderful, beautiful Quran that we have to give away today. Mhm. Mhm. Absolutely. Yes. Oh, I just want to know what, because I literally don't know. What is Majma Itr? What is it? Hi. No. What is that? What is it? Like a right, right, right. Okay, so Khan on TikTok comes through and says, Nishal, it's a strong fragrance. Eh? So like one drop is enough. Yeah? Yeah. Hi. For a strong fragrance, you're gonna put it everywhere. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. That you're gonna be walking outside the masjid, they're gonna know about you inside the masjid. So yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Shana says non-alcoholic perfume, which smells beautifully. Okie dokie. Hey, you guys, I'm learning. I'm learning. Thank you very much for the education. Much appreciated. You have to put a drop very strong and lasts long. Thanks, Khan. Yeah. So, Naz, I'll take you up on the offer. I wouldn't keep it. I want to I want to smell it and see what it sounds like. You know what I'm saying? Right? Come on, it's early in the morning. If you didn't get it, that means you still sleeping. You still sleep. You got to wake up now. I tell you what, it's 7 a.m. We got to get into your main news bulletin. Tabile Duma has got everything you need to know.
The Breakfast Rush Main News Bulletin.
Making news at 7, a KwaZulu-Natal man was killed after he was crushed by a forklift on Piet Retief Road in Queensburg, west of Durban. Good morning, I'm Tabila Duma. A KwaZulu-Natal man has been killed after he was crushed by a forklift on Piet Retief Road in Queensburg, west of Durban. The incident occurred yesterday just before 4 p.m. ALS Paramedics Medical Services spokesperson Gareth Jameson said that they arrived on the scene to find that a forklift had somehow overturned while in operation before crushing the driver. Jameson said the paramedics quickly assessed the driver, a male believed to be in his 30s. However, he had sustained fatal injuries and there was nothing more that paramedics could do for him, and he was declared deceased on the scene. Jameson said that the cause of the accident is still unknown. He said the police members were on the scene and will be investigating further. The National Sea Rescue Institute says it remains committed to continue the search operation for missing South African Airways and aerobatic pilot Andrew Blackwood Murray, aged 61 in Durban, following an aeronautical accident. The light aircraft Blackwood Murray was piloting crashed into the ocean at Battery Beach in Durban on the 14th of August. Parts of the aircraft have been removed. However, Blackwood Murray remains missing. Spokesperson Craig Lebingnon said that there's much discussion and speculation about when a search of this kind should be called off, or conversely, why it continues for so long. Lebingnon explained that any search for a missing person is regarded as an ongoing search. In more local news, a trial within a trial took place at the Durban High Court yesterday as the state attempted to get evidence taken from the cell phone of former eThekwini City manager Sipho Nzuza, admitted as part of the evidence in the 320 million rands Durban solid waste tender fraud case. The DSW case involves a former eThekwini Mayor Zandile Gumede Nzuza and 20 others. They all face multiple charges of fraud, racketeering, corruption, money laundering, contravention of the Municipal Finance Management Act and the Municipal Systems Act related to the tender. The DSW matter had been paused yesterday to allow the trial within a trial to commence. In national news, ANC veteran and former International Relations and Cooperation Minister Naledi Pandor has said that the party has lost its glory and that South Africans now look at the once revered liberation movement with disdain, horror, and shame. Pandor made the remarks while delivering a lecture during the centenary celebration of former ANC Women's League President Gertrude Shobe on Sunday. Shobe, who died in May this year, was the former Member of Parliament and veteran activist. She would have turned 100 this month. However, Pandor said that Shope would also have been deeply troubled by widespread corruption and the erosion of values among the leaders. The South African Union Council of Independent Churches, which represents affiliated federations of charismatic, evangelical outreach mission ministries and Pentecostal churches, has raised their alarm about the escalating trend of church robberies, particularly around Mpumalanga. This week, police in Mpumalanga have launched an investigation into a case of business robbery that occurred at a church in Mkhuhlu in Kolkata on Sunday. Lieutenant Colonel Jabun Dubane said the 3 unknown suspects allegedly stormed the church while congregants were worshipping. She said that the suspects, armed with firearms, instructed everyone to lie down. They then robbed the congregants of their cell phones, cash, and car keys. The suspects then fled the scene in a white vehicle, which belongs to one of the congregants. And finally, United States President Donald Trump has said that China must give the U.S. more magnets or they will have to charge them 200% tariffs amid a trade dispute between the two nations. The U.S. president made the claim to reporters yesterday. China is increasingly sensitive about rare earth elements and its control over their supply, adding several rare earth items and magnets to its export restriction list in April in retaliation for tariff hikes by the U.S. Beijing represents 90% of the global magnet market, which is critical to key products including semiconductor chips used in products like smartphones. The remarks come after the US announced a 10% stake in Intel, one of the world's largest semiconductor chip makers, which rely on rare earth materials for their products. Taking a look at news in Pietermaritzburg on 105.6 FM, Msunduzi Municipality's Messi billing system has caused their residents to persistently receive inaccurate and exorbitant water and electricity bills, leaving many frustrated and calling for the city to get its house in order. Just a month after the implementation of the 2025 and 2026 tariff increases, Residents have been hit with higher than usual bills, prompting many to lodge their complaints with their ward councillors and the local ratepayers association. Howick resident Derek Balfour, who has business interests in the CBD, said that he had been billed incorrectly for the past 12 months for his water and electricity consumption and supplied a local news publication with at least 3 recent bills, which he claimed were inaccurate. Msunduzi spokesperson Tobego Mkhize said over the years, the city has worked diligently to improve its billing systems and a response time to the complaints. She said that some of the claims were not substantiated. Mkhize insisted that the city's efforts in dealing with the billing system had resulted in a significant reduction in billing-related complaints and faster resolution to customer issues. And finally, the court battle between Msunduzi municipality and the Hindu Dharma Trust over the non-functioning Mountain Rise crematorium returned to the Pietermaritzburg High Court last Friday. The matter, which had previously been on the unopposed roll after the municipality failed to file replying papers, was postponed so that it can be placed on the opposed roll after the city submitted its papers. According to the HDT, its legal representatives have since filed the trust's response to the municipality's affidavits. The case will now await a trial date. For years, Pietermaritzburg families have endured breakdowns, closures, and incomplete cremations at the Mountain Riser facility, forcing many to travel to Durban for final rites. That's it for news in Pietermaritzburg on 105.6 FM. Now taking a look at financial indicators. The rand to the US dollar is trading at 17 rands and 60 cents, to the euro at 20 rands and 46 cents, to the pound at 23 rands and 67 cents. The Saudi Riyal is at 4 rands and 69 cents. Gold is trading at $3,365.69 an ounce, and Brent crude oil is trading at $68.68 a barrel. That's it for now. I will be back with your headlines at 7:30. For Radio Al News, I'm Tabi.
Thank you very much, Tabila Duma. I always say that we have the bestest listeners ever here on the Breakfast Rush, and some of you guys just you should be sitting here in the studio because you got more jokes than we do. Really, yeah. Not today, apparently. It's not happening today. But I want to say thank you firstly to our brother, our anonymous brother, who is donating these Quran Sharif that we're giving to folks, over the next good couple of days. And the Ittar, right? So congratulations to Shoaib. You can come through and you can pick your brand new edition here at Al Ansar. Your name's going to be on a list with our brother down in the bookshop, and he's got it for you. So this is brother Eugene Shoaib. He says, Salams, I would like the Quran as I am a revert and would love to have the English translation. Yeah. 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 Yeah, a long one, like a ruler. Yeah. It's I've seen it. It's beautiful. Now, before we get into traffic, right? You said that there's a free Majma Ittar that goes with it. And I asked you what it is, and everybody came through with various different answers, teaching me basically what this is. Everybody except MH. Because MH comes through and he says, Nishal, too much applies, smells like a janaza. I'm like, how? How? And then thankfully, Brother Altaf is already here, right? So he gave me the explanation. He's like, Nishal, all the boys are standing together. And there's a lot of boys. And many of them are wearing this. And it's a strong scent. And all of the boys are standing together. All the guys are standing together. If you take a deep breath, the scent is coming through from every direction because people are everywhere. Yeah. So thanks, Altaf, for the explanation. And then MH before traffic, and I want Superintendent Rove to listen to this one here. MH sends through the latest advert for the fun run.
Tigos from Al Ansar Breakfast Rush are having a fun run walk on 11th October this year at the Lux Blue Lagoon, starting at 6 a.m. till midday. You better be there and make sure you bring a brand new toy for the gunners in the hospital. Buy sharp and register online.
Oh, man.
A member of the Dark Rat Group.
Breakfast Rush Traffic.
Superintendent Raouf, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back.
I like to touch it on teaching on English. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Leave all of that. Just tell us what's happening on the roads.
Before I tell you what's happening on the road, let me tell you what happened yesterday. You know, I was walking to a mall yesterday and I sat down. You know, they have these seats in the mall.
Yeah.
I sat down on one of these seats and there was a guy and a girl sitting next to me. So this guy says, so you know what? I love you, baby. So she asked him, how do you know it's love? So he says, you know, because whenever I think about you, I can't breathe. Thinking my foot's like when you suffer with asthma.
I thought he gets like, you know, like butterflies in his stomach. And he's like, no, man, that's worms.
There's a lot happening on the road now. If you're on the N2, traffic is still backed up all the way past the Mslanga area. Now, this is due to a truck broken down on the N2 southbound near the Kumasi off-ramp. A stationary truck on the N2 northbound. Now, as you come from the ramp, N3 eastbound, into N3 westbound, onto the N2 northbound, that ramp going onto the N2 northbound, you've got a truck broken on that ramp, so it's causing major issues. Just please be patient. Accident on the N3 northbound that's going west towards Pietermaritzburg, just after EB Kluti, after the Spaghetti Junction. Pedestrian involvement. This one is a fatal accident. There's major delays there as well. Accident caught on Alpine Road and Jenny Road. 2 vehicles involved in this one, so there'll be delays in that vicinity as well. 1 kilometer before the Salt Rock off-ramp on the N2, you've got an accident as well. Couple of vehicles involved in this one, so there will be delays in that vicinity. Now, I'm just getting more information. There's been a child that's been knocked down, caught off Alpine and Jenny, and their child on the way to school. And these guys just let that emergency vehicles try and get there as soon as possible to try and assist this child. We've got slow-moving traffic on the M41 as you're coming eastbound towards the Hairpin Bend. The N2 northbound is very congested due to the truck broken down. And also lots of congestion on the M3 this morning with that fatal pedestrian accident just north of the EB Kluti. So there will be major delays on the M2 and M3 this morning. Just allow for extra traveling time. That's your second update.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Raouf. Much appreciated. We're going to catch up with you around about 7:30. But I want you to do this, right? I want you to go grab because I know you're listening on your phone or something, right? Grab a radio set and turn it up as much as possible, because when we come back from the next ad break, Nazmira Kasim's got this rather beautiful poem that she's going to be delivering to everybody this morning. And I think you want to listen, you specifically are going to want to listen to it when she does the Urdu version.
I'll do that. SubhanAllah. I'll be listening to it.
Right.
I'll be looking at the beat and listening to it.
Okay, you have fun. We'll catch up with you in a little bit. Assalamu alaikum. There you have it. The number of people, Naz, that are sending their names through and saying, I want a Quran, it's overwhelming, really, for our WhatsApp in the studio, because a lot of it is coming through saying, like, waiting for the message. And then when it finally comes through, it's a name. There are just so many of you. We're doing one a day. And wow. Just the number of names that are coming through is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah. To continue. Yeah, why not? We'll do that for you as well. Hey, listen, there are so many people that send through messages for birthdays, and we just for whatever reason, because of all these messages that are just clogging up the system, the messages are not going through. Let me just say this. If it is your birthday today, your family member has sent a message to the station to read out a happy birthday to you. So just a blanket happy birthday. Everybody who's celebrating their birthdays today, your family wants to wish you well, and inshallah, they'll send you the message directly on your phone so you know it wasn't just for the radio, right? The traffic report equals 764. Wow. During the traffic report, Paresh was busy double tapping, and he did it out at 764. Okay, here's a challenge. Before Nazmira Kasim does her poem, I'm going to play this. No. My mic's going off. You're doing English and Urdu because I don't want to mess it up. So here's the story. During this ad break, you on TikTok, double tap non-stop, and let's see how many hearts you can make fly across the screen.
This traffic update is brought to you by Newcastle Volkswagen, a member of the Dockrad Group. Get ready to experience true adventure and adrenaline with Newcastle Volkswagen. With sleek design vehicles that are sure to grant you luxury without compromising comfort. Contact us today on 034 328 3601 to get a quote for your brand new Volkswagen. We don't only deliver nationwide, but right to your door. Volkswagen Newcastle, a member of the Dockrad Group.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Get ready, Durban. The TBR Family 5-kilometer fun run and walk is happening. 11 October at the Blue Lagoon Lawns, kicking off at 7 a.m. Join us for a day packed with excitement, a scavenger hunt, kite building, a burger eating showdown, and prizes galore. Enjoy food trucks, family games, and a live 6-hour broadcast from Radio Al Ansar. Don't forget, bring a new toy to brighten a child's day in hospital.
For too many communities across Africa and the world, access to clean water remains a dream. At Africa Muslims Agency, we dig deep, reaching into the heart of the earth to fill the cups of those in need. Sponsor a water well for 16,500 Rand, or a borehole in Afghanistan for 55,000 Rand, or Africa for 65,000 Rand, or any amount. With water comes food, health, education, and growth. An ongoing reward with Africa Muslims Agency.
You're sitting down at a restaurant and your order arrives. What do you go for first? The shake, the chips, or the burger? At Wimpy, there's no wrong way to enjoy your meal. Treat yourself to a cheeseburger, small classic shake, and chips for just 99 Rand 90. Eat your burger with your fingers or a fork. You do you. Whoever you are, whatever you crave, however you like it. At Wimpy, you're always welcome. Promo available at Wimpy Sparks Road, Wimpy Atrium, and Wimpy Westwood only.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
So this is not something that we do very, very often. Now, Naz has got this poem that is beautiful, and she's going to do the English version first, and then she'll do the Urdu. In 3, 2, go. Mm. Mm-hmm. Nope. The amount of people just sending through 3 letters 3 times. Va, va, va.
The Breakfast Rush. It's the people's choice.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
TBR, where you want to be when you grow up.
Join the Al Ansar Cancer Support Group at the Orient Islamic Schools Fund, taking place on Saturday, 30th August from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Visit our stall where you can pick up lovely items on sale and support our cause to help inform and uplift those with cancer. Remember, Saturday, 30th of August at the Orient Islamic School. See you there.
Dreaming of becoming a chartered accountant? The journey starts here at Regent Business School. Our Bachelor of Commerce in Accounting degree is now officially endorsed by SAICA, the South African Institute for Chartered Accountants. With this prestigious qualification, you'll be on track to enroll in the SAICA-endorsed postgraduate diploma in accounting, take the board exams, and earn the elite title of Chartered Accountant, CASA. Visit regent.ac.za. Mid-year registrations are still open.
KZN, let's go shopping. Durban India shopping at Saxony Westwood Mall from the 15th to the 31st of August. Get all your shopping done for men, women, and children. So bring the whole family. We have the latest fashion in bridal wear and Eastern wear, an exciting kids zone, tantalizing foods, entertainment, and so much more. Monday to Thursday, free entry. Weekends, only 20 Rand per person. Open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Remember, awesome entertainment every weekend. Only at Durban India Shopping at Saxony Westwood Mall.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0.
Right. Are you following our set of Vodacom stores? If the answer is yes, then this is what you've got to do. You've got to send us your name like right now, 060-904-1056. Send us your name now only if you're following at Cellular City Group on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, wherever they are. If you're doing that, then send us your name right now. And the reason I say only if you're doing that, it's because, well, the answers to the questions are there inside of their social media. It's inside there, the answers to the questions. And they're easy questions as well. So, Yusuf, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yusuf, tell us where you're from.
Pietermaritzburg.
Yusuf, now how I'm going to send you a prize in Pietermaritzburg if you win? You have to come Durban and pick it up.
Yeah, we will have to make a plan.
I'm kidding. We can make a plan for you at our Brookside Mall store in Pietermaritzburg. Now, Yusuf, tell us where do you follow our set of Vodacom stores? Is it Insta? Is it TikTok? Where is it?
Instagram.
Fantastic. So the answers are right there for you. today's true and false statements and questions go like this, right? Number one, cloud hosting allows businesses to store and access their data securely from anywhere with an internet connection. True or false?
True.
Yes, it is. Number two, with Vodacom Cloud and hosting, you can back up your data to prevent loss of information. True or false?
True.
Is correct. One more and you win a prize. Cloud solutions can only work with Vodacom systems and don't integrate with other platforms like AWS, Microsoft 365, or Google Workspace. True or false?
False.
Is the correct answer.
Congratulations.
Yusuf, that was so easy. It was unbelievable.
Yes, it was.
It was too easy, Yusuf.
Yes, it was. It was.
I feel like saying to you it was so easy, we don't want to give you the prize.
No problem, boss.
I'm kidding. After the Vodacom stores has a prize with your name on it, Brother Yusuf. We'll get in contact with you a little later on, get some more details, and let you know how you're going to get your prize. Okay?
Thank you very much, boss.
Much appreciated, Yusuf. Thank you for listening.
Okay,
You
sure.
have a nice day. There you go. He said cheers. His name on our WhatsApp, Naz, his name on our WhatsApp is saved as Chinky. You saw that, right? Like what's a Chinky? Apparently a Chinky is Yusuf. Hey, it's okay. Here's a question for you, right? What are some of the craziest home names, nicknames, whatever you want to call those names, that you've heard for people ever? Ever. Like guys, wherever you are right now, whether you're on TikTok, whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, anywhere, if you're watching right now, in the comment section, tell me what's the craziest nickname, home name, calling name you've heard for a person. Say that again. You guys called somebody a cockroach? You are. Okay, so MH says, well, the Pagla name. I don't know where it comes from. Yeah, Poppy. Safia, Poppy is not that bad. Like Poppy. 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 So how would you pronounce TWINX? TWIN. It's for a boy, apparently. TWINX. Twinks, right? Asgar in Overport. Now, I know every now and then we'll say, this fella, kebab. But apparently somebody here in Overport has that nickname. They call him kebab. Right? You call it, not to their face, I'm sure. Not to their face. But how's this one here? Mumtaz says her client's nickname is Chocolate. Huh? Chocolate. There's a Gundan, Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr Rick and Cookie. You can only say that in that voice. I promise you.
This feature on the Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, the Workshop Durban, Mega City, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0 Vodacom shop. For smartphones, laptops, routers, asset insurance, gaming, IoT, payment platforms, and the latest gadgets to always keeping you in the forefront of innovation and technology. Home and business internet to ensure that you have the best connection. Plug and play home internet to fully installed fiber. Our infrastructure provides a resilient platform for your critical business applications, which will help your business perform best. Vodacom shop at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Westwood Mall, The Bluff, the Workshop Durban, Umlazi Mega City, Bridge City Kwamashu, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0.
The Breakfast Rush News Headlines.
Making news at the bottom of the hour in the second blow to greater transparency for political funding in 1 week. A full bench of the Western Cape High Court dismissed an application by My Vote Counts challenging several provisions in political funding legislation. Tourism Minister Patricia de Lille says her decision to axe the South African Tourism Board was informed by legal opinion obtained from senior counsel. And finally, the Secretary General of the Hezbollah resistance movement has called upon the Lebanese government to restore the Arab nation's sovereignty, emphasizing that his group will not lay down its arms and won't allow the Israeli regime to freely attack and occupy Lebanon. That's it for now. For Radio Al News, I'm Tabila Duma.
This traffic update is brought to you by Bake Ermelo, a brand new addition to the Dockrad crew.
Breakfast rush traffic.
Superintendent Raouf, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If you're in a hamburger road area, there's an accident, vehicle going into the bush. Now people are stopping to see what's happening. That's creating a bit of a traffic in that vicinity. I've been in the Hillcrest area coming towards the Hillcrest Hospital. There's an abnormal load in that vicinity near Kezia Road. So it's taking up 2 lanes. It's causing a problem. It's broken down. There will be delays in that vicinity as well. We're in the Verulam area this morning, corner of George Superstar and Garden Street. There's an accident involving 2 vehicles, so there'll be delays there as well. 2 cars involved in an accident with a taxi. Now, this is in Unit 5 in Chatsworth. As you're joining the M1, now, if you know Chatsworth Circle, you're coming in from the Unit 5, from the Ashram area, going towards the Higginson Highway. On that bend, that's where you got this accident, taxi and 2 vehicles involved. So there's going to be delays from the Chatsworth Circle actually entering the M1 eastbound. The authorities are on the way to sort it out. Truck broken down on the N2 northbound just after EB Cluty. We spoke about this one. It's on that ramp going onto the N2 northbound, ramp from the N3 east and west. That's causing major problems at the moment. So just allow for extra traveling time, please. Especially if you're coming down eastbound from St. James Avenue. The Pavilion traffic is backing up considerably in that vicinity. That's your final update.
So, Superintendent Raouf, we were just talking about crazy nicknames that people have. And what are some of the craziest nicknames you've ever heard people being called? There have been some interesting submissions that have come through. Things like Dim Dim. Somebody's called Dim Dim. Like they're so dim, you have to say it twice.
Now I like remember 3 names distinctly.
Yeah.
From the time I was a small boy.
Okay.
She had Pink House Auntie.
What?
Pink House Auntie.
Pink.
The auntie stayed in the Pink House.
Pink House. What would have happened if they painted the house?
I don't know. She was known as Pink House Auntie.
Pink House Auntie. Okay.
Then we had a sheephead auntie.
No shame, man. Really?
Oh, sheephead auntie. Sheephead.
Okay.
And then we had a van uncle.
Let me guess. He had a van.
He had a van.
Which uncle? The foul. Wait, hold on. Is that because he didn't have a bath or because he used to sell poultry? He was selling poultry. But Soup, the reason I'm asking you about this is because if somebody sends a message and says bully boy.
Nah, it was that.
Not
you.
You.
Had value mostly
Somebody
from
else.
Nani.
No, not the radio uncle. The man in the radio. I've heard that. I've heard that. Salamu alaikum to the police uncle. I know. That's a radio uncle. I know. I've heard that. But let's say bye-bye now to the police
I'm
uncle.
send you a picture now, right?
Mm.
There's something in the sea that I'm looking at.
Mm.
It's very unusual.
Oh.
It's a ship.
Mm-hmm.
While I got you on the air, I want you to look at it. It's an amazing sight.
Right.
But I don't know what it is. It looks like some kind of crane that's out in the sea. But it's amazing. Really, it is.
All right, send it through. Let's have a look. See, we'll try and identify this vessel for you. Thank you very much, Soup. You take it easy. We'll catch up in a bit. Wa alaikum salam. We're talking about nicknames, and Naz, this WhatsApp has just gone absolutely wild at the moment. I had one friend who was called Hoover. He was like a vacuum cleaner. He finished everybody's chows. So they used to call him Hoover. Right? top house auntie. Wait, what do they call the other sister? If one was called twin sister, what do they like mirror effect or I don't know, photocopy? Let's see. Fatima in Phoenix says, I am cat auntie. So is Nazmira Kasam. Raisa auntie's called baby Kala. How you gonna call your Kala baby? Hmm? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because they're imitating their dad. That's all they hear from their dad. That's the reason they do that. So more messages with nicknames: Sputnik, Papu, Boombox, Boombox. That's interesting. So Big Dot Auntie. That's when you take. Big Dot Auntie, right? That camera is always on. Anyway, film auntie tin fish. Why are you calling somebody tin fish, man? You call their friend roti good cha. Anyway, my son was very plumpy and round. My daughter used to call him Laddu. That's actually, yeah. Casper, because he was so fair. Faisal, wishing brother Zain Kasim a blessed birthday. Faisal, completely off topic, but hopefully your brother has a good birthday. Let's see. I had a friend who was called Chubby. I had a friend who was quite chubby. We called him Tiny. I know a few Tinies. I do. Say that again. Uncle Daddy. That would be so confusing to too many people. That would be like excessively confusing to so many
This
people.
traffic update is brought to you by Bake Ermelo, a brand new addition to the Docrat Group. Experience automotive bliss with our new Bake lineup. Check out our full range of our new Bake vehicles designed to keep you smiling mile after mile. Choose your favorite model and give us a call. We will answer all your questions. Contact us today on 017-492-0166 to get a quote. We don't only deliver nationwide, but right to your door. Bake Ermelo, a new member of the Docrat Group.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
It's official. Checkers Foods Kawi Park is our first food store with a halal butchery, bakery and deli certified by NIHT, the National Independent Halal Trust. This will ensure high standards and ethical practices across our butchery, bakery and deli from farm to table. So visit Checkers Foods Kawi Park for an exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better.
Discover the wonders of Egypt with Shore Meet Us Travel this October school holidays, visiting Cairo and Sharm el Sheikh. 7 nights from 27,490 Rand per person sharing, departing 3rd and returning 12th October. Includes return flights 7 nights in 4 and 5-star hotels, all-inclusive meal basis in Sharm el Sheikh, internal flights and transfers. Contact Shore Meet Us Travel on 031-207-6987 or email info@meetustravel.co.za.
The views and opinions expressed by the guest and presenters of Radio Al Ansar are not necessarily the views and opinions of Radio Al Ansar and the Al Ansar Foundation.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
You know, talking about nicknames and all of that, I just want to close up on this one before we speak to Brother Altaf Raouf, our resident attorney. Pencil, because the young man was very thin, Dadu. But Naz, the one that Dadu, yeah, the one that takes the cake, right? Not Uncle Grandpa, because I think that one was from a cartoon or something like that, but somebody else inherited it. The one that takes the cake for me, with the cherries on the top and everything. Mummy girl. Now listen, if they call you mummy girl, we're not laughing at you. We're just saying for a word. You know what I mean? We're just saying. Mummy girl. That's all. It's just mummy girl. Nothing else. Last week, here on Radio Al Ansar's Breakfast Rush, we'd announced that on the 27th of September 2025, we'll be hosting the third annual Wills Week event. Is number 3. For those who don't know, the Breakfast Rush, in conjunction with its team of volunteer attorneys, host a Wills Week event on a yearly basis. In addition, we host legal clinics on a regular basis as well, at the very least once per annum. Today, we want to get into the booking process because there is one coming up again on the 27th of September 2025 here at Al Ansar in Overport. So we want to get into the booking process because a lot of people we find interested in attending these events, but sometimes unclear what they need to do. Firstly, Assalamu alaikum, Brother Altaf. Welcome back.
Wa alaikum salam, Shah. Assalamu alaikum to listeners.
So, for those that don't know, Brother Altaf Raouf has been our resident attorney here at the Breakfast Rush for a little more than 3 years now, or almost 3 years now, and in conjunction with a whole host of law firms and qualified attorneys, been putting together these absolutely free events for you, the wonderful listener of the Breakfast Rush on Radio Al Ansar. Altaf, firstly, who is this event open to?
So these events are open to absolutely anybody and everybody. There are no restrictions on who can attend. Doesn't matter your race, your religion, your skin color, whatever it is, you are welcome to come and attend. We will not discriminate against you in any way. We will not turn you away for any reason whatsoever. I mean, Michelle, we've had this discussion previously.
Yeah.
There were completely unexpected people who turned up at a couple of these events.
Absolutely.
And it was nice to see.
Oh, very, very much so. And nobody gets turned away, Naz.
So this really depends on what you book. So the booking that you make, when you make the booking, you could either make a booking indicating that you need legal advice only. You could make a booking that you just want to draft a free basic will. Or you could say, listen, I want both.
You could do both.
You could do both.
For free?
Yes.
Wow.
For free.
Now, the reason I say for free is because a lot of people don't believe it.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, but there's strings attached, there's a catch somewhere. What is the cost for anybody who wants to attend this event on the 27th of September?
So again, we're emphasizing it is a free event. There is no charge. So what you are getting when you book over here is essentially a 20-minute consultation. Right? We restrict it to 20 minutes because we've got multiple people who we need to service.
Yes.
Right? Now, in those 20 minutes, you can either discuss your legal issue and get some free basic advice. Alternatively, you can discuss what you want in your will and get a free will drafted. If you want anything beyond that free advice, or if you want anything beyond that will or the basic will,
yes,
this is where we now say to you, okay, you know what? It's outside the scope of this free event. Here's the attorney's details. Please schedule a proper consultation with them, and the necessary can happen from there.
This is now outside of the event at the attorney's offices or wherever it is that you decide, okay, we agree on this venue and we're going to have the meeting and we're going to proceed from this point further.
Correct.
There you go.
Okay. So you're going to make a call to Al Ansar reception. That's 031-208-1601, I believe it is. Phone from, let's say, from about 10 o'clock onwards. Whoever answers the reception, give your details to them. They're going to take this down onto a list, and you'll be contacted and told what time to come in on the 27th. The details we're going to ask you for are very simple. Your name, your contact number,
Yeah.
whether you want legal advice, whether you want a free will, whether you want both. If you want free legal advice, please indicate the area of law.
What does that mean, area of law?
So if you need advice on a will,
okay,
tell us you need advice on a will.
Right.
If you need advice on a speeding fine, tell us it's on the speeding fine.
And my wife is keeping me away from my children.
Yeah, if you need access, access to your children, tell us that as well.
You get some advice there. Oh, there you go.
So because the whole reason for that is you then get allocated to somebody who has experience in dealing with those matters. I'm not going to take somebody who requires advice on access to children and give them to somebody who's never done any family law in their entire career. It doesn't make sense.
So you'll be allocated to the correct professional for your requirements.
Correct.
So let's just recap. You've got to contact the Al Ansar reception on 031 208 1601. Give your details to the receptionist. She's going to ask you for very specific information, because what happens is she's got a few columns to fill, and the headings of those columns, she'll ask you for those specific pieces of information. We'll take it down, put you onto a list. You will receive a telephone call closer to the date, not the same day that you're phoning, but closer to the date of the event, where you'll be given a time that you should come through. Now, we don't run these like Home Affairs runs their queues, where you come in early in the morning, or like you're sitting at a government hospital and you leave late in the night. If we say to you, come in at 10, what's the longest wait?
Bar one event, which was out of our control because of load shedding.
Electricity, yeah.
Nobody waits more than 5 minutes. If you're there at the time that I tell you to come in, nobody waits more than 5 minutes.
There you go. Nice.
So bookings will open today. Let's say from 10 o'clock today onwards, you can call in, you can make your booking. And bookings will be open until close of business on the 22nd of September. So we're giving you 4 weeks to make your booking. Right now, I know this about Al Ansar listeners. For whatever reason, Al Ansar listeners love visiting a certain website, www.lastminute.co.za.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
So please make your bookings as early as possible, so that we know how many people we need to accommodate. Not only for this, also for the fun run. Please, we need those bookings as soon as possible, because we need to get working on those goodie bags.
So here's the problem with the goodie bag story, right? Folks book late.
Yeah.
And I'm actually waiting for this on the day, right? Because I'm literally going to score. We saying from the very beginning, the goodie bags are limited to the first 300 people that book online.
Correct.
Let me repeat myself. The goodie bags are the first 300 people that book online. If you come here to book that is not online, get it? There's going to be some Karen. What's the like the Muslim name for Karen?
Khadija.
No. Don't do it. There's going to be some Karen that comes there, or Kevin that comes there on the day and wants to fight.
Yeah.
We're going to ask Metro Police to kindly remove you and your vehicle, because we're saying it again from the beginning. The goodie bags are for the first 300 people that book online. Did you book online? If she can prove it with an order number, then done. You'll get your goodie bag. As simple as that. Let's just get back to this one here, right? And I'm saying there's a race director sitting inside the room with me, so it's cool. He didn't say no yet. When will someone who books for the 27th of April, no, sorry, 27th of September event, the legal event, when will they be contacted and told to come in?
Okay, so the event is on the 27th of September.
Correct.
We're closing bookings on the 22nd of September. You will most likely get a phone call on either the 25th or the 26th of September, saying to you, listen, this is the time that you need to come in.
Yep.
I personally call every single person whose details are down on these lists.
Yeah.
I know that every single time we have a couple of people who don't answer the phone. I send them follow-up SMSs. I say to them, I'm trying to contact you with regards to this event. Please return my call. Even if you don't return my call, a couple of hours later, I call you again. I try a couple of times to get hold of you, and then if you don't answer the call, if you don't return the SMSs or anything of that nature, unfortunately, I can't really help you.
It's almost the end of the show. We've got 6 minutes to 8 a.m. and a very, very serious question comes through, guys. Can we please let my debit orders go first, and then I can buy my fun run ticket?
We'll have to speak to your bank.
Hey, listen, let me answer. We knew this is what you're waiting.
Yeah.
So we're waiting as well.
So we did it intentionally in the planning.
Yeah.
We intentionally planned it to run across two pay cycles.
Yeah.
So that listeners would have the ability to budget accordingly.
Exactly.
And book the tickets accordingly. And I'm really going to put this out as an appeal. Please do not leave it to come there on the morning and purchase the tickets.
Yeah.
Our time in the morning is very, very limited.
Yeah.
We have multiple things that we need to do that morning in terms of setup, in terms of
just
double checking that the course itself is safe to go on, all of these things. It just makes unnecessary confusion and unnecessary time at the start line where we're now sorting out last minute people who are coming and purchasing tickets over there.
So bookings are open. Absolutely. He got, I don't know what you gave him to eat last year, but it made him sick and it sent him out straight to the hospital, man. But anyway, just to recap, there's the information on screen if you're watching. Saturday, 11 October, Blue Lagoon Lawns, 7 a.m. start. Bookings are open at the moment. You could go onto our website. It's alansar.org.za. Fill in the details. Do your booking. The first 300 people to book will get a goodie bag. The first 300. Now, let me tell you, there are so many companies that have come through and said, guys, we'd like to put something in a goodie bag. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. So that goodie bag is going to be chock-a-block. It's sounding good. It really is.
It's taking a lot of time and effort.
Yeah.
But we're getting there.
Oh, absolutely. Without a doubt, I want to say a huge thank you to Superintendent Raouf, especially for what he intends doing on the day. He's going to get, because Altaf just mentioned it. He says we have to check the route, make sure it's safe. So he'll get there. He'll do one drive, get to the venue. We'll check out the venue, the start, the finish. We'll check all of those things out before the race starts. They will do another drive. Then you've got all the metro cops that will be stationed at all the various different spots where roads need to be closed and this, that, and the other. And we'll get that done as well. Whilst all of that is getting done, you'll get the folks that are setting up all the different water stations along the route. Then you've got Altaf, who's going to be standing at the start with our sponsors. Just 3, 2, 1, go! And there's just so much that's going to be happening on the day. You got Brother Altaf, who I watched last year, Naz. I watched him last year go to every single sponsor and make sure that they were adequately taken care of, that they got everything that they needed, and they were interacting with so many people. And whilst he was busy with that, Superintendent Raouf was getting ready for Fajr on the lawn with everybody else. It's a busy morning. Ameen. Altaf, that's it for the show for this morning.
Delicious always. Assalamu alaikum.
He didn't want to tell you.
Send one email.
What's the email address? If you'd like to ask him a question or two or three, what's the email address?
It's altAAF@RAOOFLAW.co.za. Give it to you again. altAAF@RAOOFLAW.co.za. Might take a day or two depending on how busy I am, but you will get a response.
There you go. Bye-bye, Naz. Do good. Be good. Till the next
The
time.
Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together.